Okay, so let's explain this beautiful tablet. This tablet takes place in the age of pharaohs. This is when the Egyptian rule. I would say this is generation 4. We are generation 5. When I mean we're generation is in the Ice Age, there's 2,000 years of darkness, all right? So it's like, this is the past. They're showing you the past in the age of pharaohs. Like I tell you people, history is always repeating itself, all right? The cycles always repeat. So there's an ancient Egyptian tablet telling you that. So let me give you a better explanation. So, okay, so you see these wheels right here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you have the bull, all right? So you will look either at the wheel above, this one here, or the wheel below to figure out what they're trying to tell you. So which one you think it makes more sense? The wheel above, this part here, as above, so below. How do I know this is above, so below? Well, when you count all these constellations, all right, and the wheel below, there's more than the above. So you have the 12 plus the 7. What's that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's all 19 bound together because the red sign comes in, all right? Then you say, but Mira, didn't you say it was 23? Well, those different philosophers explaining these. The other 4 are the 4 seasons, the 4 archangels, the 4 living creatures, okay? You must understand that. So how do I know this? Well, you count all these people here. They're 19. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You see? All 19 constellations bound together. This happens every millennium cycle, all right? This is the tower that tells me that in the age of pharaohs, there will be 2 suns in the sky, all right? We will have, we locate it in the cross. You see this image over here? We locate it in the cross between the 4 seasons, all right? That's our yellow sun solar system, all right? We locate it in the Goldilocks zone, all right? But every 1,000 years, the son of the father returns. A red sun awakens the 8 suns. The 7 constellation, 1 sun says 8 suns together with her or with him, whatever you want to call it. So it'll be, but in the far future, in the age of pharaohs, there'll be 2 suns. There'll be a yellow sun and the son of Sirius. Usa, my dogs are Sirius, all right? That's what they're saying, not counting the red sun. There'll be 3 eyes in the sky. You know how people say your third eye? No, that's wrong. The third eye means 3 suns in the sky in that age. In that age, we can't stop the high carbon levels because the high carbon levels will make everything bigger again. The trees, the humans will give birth to giants again. And because the trees are bigger, oxygen, some of the children will have elongated skulls because it starts inside the womb, inside the mom's womb, okay? It will a little transmutation kind of because the cycles always repeat. You know, when you look at the Asian temples, you see giants 15 to 20 something feet with elongated skulls because there was more oxygen. The brain has more ability to think. All right. This is the reason I say in the ice age, that's so oxygen, your primordial instincts would take over. It's all about the oxygen levels, how it makes you smarter. Right now we live in the earth age, oxygen levels are 21%. You got the ability to think, to understand all these things. In the air, in the fire age, even more oxygen because everything is bigger. You see, the cycles always repeats itself. So there we go. So I explained all these things for you right here. So let's explain the wheel above. So now we have the wheel above. You see the pharaohs. That's number 5. You see in this image over here, 5. We in number 4. So you go back in time. You see, they're showing you back in time. The age of pharaohs. You see it? Okay. So right now we're in age 4. We got another 1,000 years to hit the age of pharaohs when we have 2 suns in the sky, a yellow sun and a blue sun. It will stay for like around 2,000 to 3,000 years. Pali is saying that right here. Okay, so the age of pharaohs, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Will be 4,000 years. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. For 4,000 years, we will have two suns in the sky. You see? Not counting the red sun. The red sun comes in every millennium. The Son of the Father returns. All right? So hopefully you understand that. So again, we counted all these down here. They're 19. Okay? Then we counted all these up here. There's 12. Then you see the thoths. So let's say this is number 1, the Ice Age, Capricorn, Aquarius. Then you get Pisces. Then you get Aries. Okay? You can keep moving on. You see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let's say Taurus is over here. All right? Number 5, 6, 7, 8. So over here will be 9. The Aries Age, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Then Capricorn, Aquarius. Then we are right here on this wheel. All right? So I always keep forgetting you have to start counting. If I'm saying this is the age of Taurus, because of that right there, that'll be two suns in the sky for 4,000 years, about 4,000 years. You see? That's high carbon levels. All the animals, because of the carbon levels, was taking the earth filtration. The food and everything will have carbon. We are made out of carbon. So people will give birth, slowly. It's not going to happen overnight. They will start getting bigger. It will be 9 feet, 10 feet, 14 feet. It's just going to get bigger. Same with the animals. Same with the ocean creatures. Everything's going to get bigger again in the fire age because too much sun activity. So what's happening right now? We live in the age 4, age of Aries. So that means that the red sun comes in, okay, awakens the 8 suns. Earth is going through its purification for 200 years because the 8 suns will awaken. So the volcanic activity is kind of acting like in the age of fire, okay? So what you see, the planes in the sky throwing all those chemicals is reducing the carbon so everything can stay smaller again, all right? So when you count all these little stars here, all right? Let me show you. See, when you count all these little stars in here, all right? You see, right here it tells you in a little image. Earth rotation around the sun, 365 days. There's 213 stars. That's the month of July to Cancer. Remember that? You see the little small guy there? My definition of that is the red sun solar cycle. You see? It travels in the river Nile. All right? That's Isis. She travels in the river Nile. So she awakens the 8 suns. All right? For example, here's another story. You see Isis, she's the red sun solar system. She went looking for Osiris' body. It was scattered 13 to 14 pieces on the far and wide on the river Nile. You see, it's located. Our yellow sun solar system is located in the cross between the 4 seasons. You see, it's basically telling you the same story. So now you know this little one. Because I'm saying the red dwarf sun. You know what I mean? It comes in every millennium, awakens the 8 suns. That's climate change. So more solar radiation in Earth, especially when there's 2 suns in the sky. The red sun comes in, stays for 6 years, 6 months, 6 days. She makes 15 passages. When she makes these 15 passages, it takes her about, it says 6 years, 6 months, 6 days, but about 7 years. 6 new electrons, neutrons, protons in your DNA. Your DNA changes to adapt to the new solar system, to adapt to the new Earth. You see? So that's what's going on. Now remember, when you count all these people down here, there's 19. All 19 constellations bound together. Remember that's the river Nile. All right? So hopefully you love this knowledge. Let me see what other images here I have. Now keep in mind, all these stories repeat itself from all the cultures. You will have here the Sumerians, the Egyptians, the Greek mythology is all the same, and the Jesus. They all fictional stories explaining our solar system. All right, so I gave it all to you guys, decoded here. Now keep in mind, these are not aliens. Is that because in the 2,000 years of darkness, we become a smaller species. We go through a transmutation. We shed our skin like a serpent. We get new skins. Remember, in the fire age, in the age of Taurus, there will be too much carbon. Everything will get bigger again. All these cycles have happened before. All right? Always use the stars to decode everything. Don't use your imagination. use nature knowledge. That's the only truth.